Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today, as you probably noticed from the title, it is a PSA submission number 8. There are a bit over 100 cards, so let's get started. And for the next submission, it will be probably in I want to say the second week of May, because I am waiting on 2 booster boxes of Guardians Rising. So I will be doing an opening on those 2 boxes, and depending on what I want to set, what I kind of think is in pretty good condition, I will be sending to PSA. And so that will be submission number 9, but a little more about that later. So let's get started with submission number 8. So the first card, as you guys probably know from the top, it is a Nest Ball. Secret Rare from Sun and Moon base. Very nice card. This is actually a very well centered card, I must say. So this one I'm really hoping to get a 10 on. Next one is a Mewtwo EX from Evolution's Full Art. As you can see, that the left border is really thin and the right border is really thick. So I'm really hoping to get a 9 OC, because it's also the same centering on the back as well. So I think it has a good potential of getting a 9 OC. For the next one, we have Alakazam EX Secret Rare from Fates Collide. This one, I think it might get a 9, maybe an 8, because there is a bit of whiting on the back. As you guys can see, there's a nick on the bottom right here and a nick on the corner right here. So, but since it's a Secret Rare and I did pull it, I want to get it graded. So 8 or 9, that's what I'm gonna be guessing. But the next one is Mega Charizard EX Full Art. This one I'm really hoping to get a 10. Centering is good. There's no whiting, no edge, no corner damage. Everything looks pretty good. And we have another Mega Charizard EX from Evolution's Full Art. Also, I'm really hoping to get a 10 on. No major flaws on this card. Actually really clean. Now we have a break. We have Raichu Break. So this one I'm really hoping to get a 10. The center looks pretty good, but it's really hard to tell on the break. So I usually just look on the top left corner and the top right corner. It looks pretty good. And on the back it looks pretty well centered, I must say. So I'm really hoping to get that 10. Next up is Houndoom EX Full Art from Breakthrough. This one looks pretty good for centering. There is not many major flaws, so I'm really hoping to get a 10 on this card. Up next is Solgaleo GX Sun and Moon Promo 16. This one also is really clean, so I'm really hoping to get a 10 on, because lately the promos from the tins are actually pretty easy to get out and they're actually in really good condition. So now we have move up to Mega Houndoom EX Full Art to go with the regular Houndoom from Breakthrough. Actually a really clean card as well. Just a bit, the centering is a bit heavy on the right a bit, and a little bit on a little lighter on the right. So this one I'm hoping to get a 10 on, but it might come back a 9. Either way I'll be happy, because other than that it's not too big of a flaw. Okay, so now we have 2 Lunala GXs, which I'm really hoping to get 10s on as well. Centering's pretty good. There are no major flaws on the card. It's actually really clean. Okay, the next one is Espeon GX from Sun and Moon base. Very clean card. Centering's pretty good, so I'm really hoping to get a 10 on this card. There's no whiting on the back. So there's no, usually when I check the back, there's not much whiting and the center looks pretty good. That's what I think it will get a 10. But if I see like one nick or two, then I'm probably gonna consider it might get a 9. Sometimes it gets a 10 because it probably was caused by the case. But anyway, this one looks pretty well centered as well. Charmander Reverse Hollow from Evolutions, very clean card. This one I really want to get a 10 on. I have yet to find a Charmeleon that's actually worth grading. The last Charmeleon I got, and let me see if I have it around here. I should have put it probably right here. Yes, I did. This is the one I know it's not gonna be. It's probably gonna be sent back as a miscut because I wanted to send it out, but you can see how much of a miscut it is. It's just so much left over. So it's still. I'm gonna think about this one. I might try to send it out and see what happens. If they send it back with a miscut with no grade on it, at least it didn't cost me anything, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. It will look cool. If it gets graded, it will look cool. Okay, next one is Mewtwo EX from Evolutions. Centering is really good, so I really want to get a 10 on this one as well. Next up is Snorlax from the Snorlax GX box. X and Y promo 179. Clean card. Very well centered, I must say. So this one I really want to get a 10 as well. So, not much whiting. Actually really clean. The next one's a weird card, but it's just really well centered, I must say. So, Mewtwo Spirit Link Reverse Hollow from Breakthrough. Very clean card. 1 to 10 on this one. And then we have Mewtwo X and Y promo 101. Very clean. Pretty well centered. So I really want to get a 10 on this one. Maybe it might come back a 9. But if it comes back a 10, I'll be happy. Now we have Raichu Reverse Hollow from Breakthrough. And it is a rare. Very well centered, I must say. Just a bit, I want to say probably 60-40 centering, so it's not too bad. So it'll probably get a 9, hopefully get a 10. Now the next one is Mimikyu. I have 3 Mimikyus. Sun and Moon promo number 29. These were the best I was able to get out of the Mimikyu pin collection box. They're actually really well centered and there's no major flaws, and they weren't clipped in the plastic, so there's no major damage on the card. So I really want to get 10s on all 3, but at least 1 10, and I will, if 2 come back a 9, as long as 1 has a 10, I'll be happy with that. Now we have Nidoking Hollow Rare from Evolutions, clean. This one I really want to get a 10 on. Now we have 2 Tauros GX's full arts. Centering is clean. Card is flawless. I really want to get 10 on them. On both. Now we have Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions. This one I want to get a 10, but I think it's going to get a 9 because the centering is a bit off. And this side looks a bit more heavy if you look closely. I know it's like the artwork looks really good and might cover the border, but if you look carefully at the border, this one's really thin, this one's a bit bigger. So, but it is a Charizard nonetheless, so it's actually worth sending out to see what happens. We have Flygon EX X and Y promo 61. This one's actually really clean, so I really want to get a 10, and hopefully to get a 10 on this hollow rare Charizard from Evolutions. Now we have Dragonite EX full art from Evolutions, and I want to get a 10 on this one because it looks immaculate. And we have Mega Venusaur EX full art. This one I'm hoping to redeem the Venusaur, and this one I hope to get a 10. It is not the one that got a 6, this is a different one. The other one I'm not going to get graded. I found out what the flaw was. There was a bit of a factory error scratch on the back, and I didn't notice that one, so that's why I guess that's why I got a 6 on the previous one. But anyway, this one I have checked it thoroughly. It should get a 10, but nothing lower than a 9. Okay, this is a Raichu Reverse Hollow. This one probably gets a 9 because centering issues, but it looks amazing. Now we got a, I don't know what to call this, but anyway, Executor, Japanese Executor with English text. So this one I want to get a 10 on. Technically secret rare from Evolutions, and these are always fun to grade, so I want to get a 10 on. And now we have a hollow rare Raichu from Evolutions. This one's, the centering is much better than the reverse hollow, so this one I hopefully to get a 10 on. So also, if I notice like a major factory line from now on, I'm not gonna get it graded because it's probably gonna come back lower. So I'm shooting for 9s and 10s on these cards. This one's pretty well centered, I must say. A little bit. I'm not used to these borders yet, so this one's a bit heavier than this side, so it might come back a 9, but it's Umbreon. So it's clean. I'm hoping to get that 10 on it, but it might come back a 9. Now we have Incineroar GX, clean, centered well. This one should be a 10. Now we got Solgaleo GX from Sun and Moon Base. Really amazing card. Clean, very well centered. Hoping to get a 10 on. Gumshoes GX should be a 10. Now we got Mewtwo X and Y promo 101 again. And this one should be a 10. Centering is pretty good. No major flaws. And now this will be the last EX, I believe, before we move on to the more older stuff. Latios EX from Roaring Skies, hoping to get a 10 on. Now, all the cards from this point are from that recent eBay purchase that was really amazing. It came out with a lot of cards I was not expecting. So these are the ones I chose to send out with this submission. I'm still looking through the rest of them, so I haven't decided what else to send. But first of all, we have a Matcha City Championship stamp. Very nice card. All these cards, except for a few exceptions, I want to get 7s or better, because these are a bit harder to grade, so I can understand that. But I would actually I would prefer to get an 8 or better, actually, because I'm looking at something else, so that's why I want a 7, but never mind. So this one, I'm hoping to get probably a 9, maybe a 10, because there's no scratches at all. These cards are really clean, I must say. This is the one I was looking at. This is a Blastoise from base set 2. It's a bit worn out, but it's a Blastoise. So I'm hoping to get a 5 or a 6 on this card, so I can join the Charizard in the background. Now we have Team Magma's Groudon. This one I'm hoping to get an 8 on. It's actually real clean, and this is how the dual typing used to look like. This Pokemon is both fighting and dark type, and this is really cool, really nice card to have. So it's actually pretty clean too. It might come back with a 10, but I'm just gonna say a bit lower because these cards are a little older. Now we have Groudon EX, promo number 2, but it's an E-Rater. It's clean, so I'm hoping to get a 9 on. So yeah. Now we got Legendary Treasures Charizard non-holo rare. Very nice card to have. So this one I'm hoping to get an 8 on, because there's a bit of edge whiting on the back, but not too much. Now we got a holo Groudon. So this one I really want to get, I want to say probably a 9. Now this one's pretty cool. It's EX Emerald stamped Groudon, same Groudon but with a stamp. This one has a bit of hollow pattern on the side, but doesn't look played. That's why it's pretty interesting to me. So I'm hoping to get at least a 9 on this one, and because it's a 10, I'll be really excited. Now we got Deoxys from EX Deoxys, obviously. This one I'm hoping to get at least an 8 on. And now we got a holo rare Deoxys, so this one I'm hoping to get probably an 8 as well. And another holo, probably an 8. There's no scratches on the holo, so it's pretty clean. It's just even the back looks pretty clean. It's just because, let me see if I can zoom in. If you look carefully enough, right there on the top, you'll notice it's sparkling on. So it's not. I don't think that was. See, you can probably see it. There it is. So it might hurt a bit, but if you look carefully at the cases, since it gets clipped in like that, you won't. It's not noticeable, so it might get that 10, because that's not. I don't think that's playwear. I think it's because when it was being cut out by the machine, it's just showing a bit of the hollow pattern. But if you look, like if it just stays straight, it actually looks really clean. So it's really hard to say, but I'll just say an 8 for now. This one's a non-hollow. So this one's the one I want to try to get a 10 on, because it is a Deoxys. This is also a non-hollow Deoxys. So this one's also hoping to get a 10 because back is clean. Metal Energy with EX Holland Phantom Stamp. Nice card. Probably an 8 or 9. Even though it's clean, I'm just going to aim low. Dark Sand Slash from EX Team Rocket Return stamped. This one I really want to get at least an 8 on. Routes E-Reader. This one probably a 9 or 10. There's no scratches on it, so I'm hoping to get a 9. This one as well, but it's probably just that little damage right there. It might come back as 7 or 8. We have Matang from EX Deoxys. This one should be an 8 or 9. Beldum EX Deoxys, probably a 9 because of centering. Beldum again. This one probably an 8 because of the hollow foil on the side. Shedinja EX Deoxys. You're gonna notice a lot of these have stamps on them, so it's pretty nice. So this one I'll probably get an 8 or 9 on. Haunter, because who doesn't love a good Haunter? So this one, there's no scratches. It's just semi-rigid sleeves. So actually the card's pretty clean, so probably a 9. Now we have a few 3 Ghastlies, pretty clean, same condition all around. So I'm hoping to get at least 8s on them. That would be nice to get a 3. If they can come back 10s, that'd be great. EX Deoxys stamp Talo. This one's probably gonna be an 8 because of centering, but hopefully maybe a 9. Now we got 2 Togepis, reverse hollow, very nice card. So this one I probably want to get at least an 8 on both. And we got Wobbuffet from E-Readers, very nice card. This is a reverse hollow, pretty clean. Except for that little, but that's actually on the sleeve, not on the card. So this one probably comes back a 9 or a 10. EX Deoxys Soul Rock, very clean, nice. Except for the centering, so probably an 8. Here's another one. Centering's pretty good. This one might come back a 9. Duskull from EX Emerald, nice card to have. So this one's probably a 9 or a 10. Spoink EX Emerald again. Centering is pretty good, so probably an 8. Charmeleon from Legendary Treasure. Very nice cards. This one's probably going to come back a 6 or 7, I think. It looks clean, just a little nick. Probably an 8. To be more realistic. Nose Pass from EX Emerald. Very clean. Centering's a bit off, so probably an 8 or 9. Rhyhorn EX Emerald, pretty clean as well. So this one I want to probably get at least a 9 on. Mangohita EX Emerald, this one's probably a good candidate for a 10, I believe. It's pretty clean. Swinub from EX Team Rockets returns. Now this one's a really nice card, so I want to get at least an 8 on it because there is a bit of edge weighting on top. Baltoy from EX Emerald, very nice card, probably a 9 because it's pretty clean. Rhyhorn from EX Emerald, Rhydon from EX Emerald, very nice card. So this one probably comes back at 8 or 9. Phanpy from EX Deoxys, very nice clay figure. So this one's probably gonna come back at 9. Metatite from EX Emerald, very nice and clean, so probably an 8. Mangohita Reverse Hollow E-Reader, so this one's probably gonna come back at 9. No scratches on the foil. It's just because of the age of the card. Sandshrew Reverse Hollow E-Reader, so this one's pretty nice too, so probably a 9. Curlia EX Emerald, so this one should be probably an 8 or 9. Now we got 1, 2 Vibravas E-Readers, very clean, so these ones should come back at 9 or 10. And this Vibrava is also another e-reader, probably gonna be 9. And we got three of them, Dark Pupitars, very nice card. I wish it was a Tyranitar. It's really clean, so these probably come back 8, 9, or 10. Now we got the Oxus. So this is the defense. I believe it's the defense mode. I forget what it's called. So this one I'm probably hoping to get a 9 or a 10 because it's pretty clean. Now we got 5 Espeon e-reader cards. Very nice. Very clean. So these should come back at least 8s or better. But it's an Espeon and they're really clean. Maybe I'm hoping to get at least 2 of 10s. Now we have Groudon and Groudon. Very clean. So these are rares, but it's Groudon. So I want to get at least a 10 on this one and maybe a 9 on this one. And now we're moving to evolution cards again. So Itakumi's Doduo, centering is pretty good, so this one should come back a 10. Flying Pikachus, pretty well centered, so these should come back 10s. Oh, there are some EXs in this lot. So we got 2 Charizard EXs, X and Y promo, 29, very nice card to have. Very nicely centered, and it was pretty easy to pop out of the tin, so these should come back a 10 on both. I sent out a few already, got them back, they were all 10, so they should come back 10s because it's in the same condition as the other ones. Now for the last card in this submission is Charizard EX from Evolutions. This one should be a 10, I must say. It's really clean except for the back. The center is a bit off, but the front is nice. So that is a bit over 100 cards. Probably in the description there'll be a more accurate number with the. So I'm planning to send this for probably a 45-day turnaround, and hopefully it comes back a bit earlier. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more future videos. But before I end the video, here are a few code cards. As you guys can see, this one's dark. Too bad I can't grade this one because this one looks like a gray stamp, so that would be nice. And here's a Sun and Moon code, and a Roaring Skies code, and another Roaring Skies code. Okay, that would do it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Yes, so this one I'm hoping to get it a bit quicker, but it's probably gonna be 45 days, but so far I've been getting a bunch of my orders back pretty early, so hopefully this one comes back early too. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more future videos, and let me know if you guys prefer just for me to go through it the way I'm doing it now, or do you guys like me showing the front and the back of the card? Just let me know in the comments, and yes, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.